Today, I have gathered 8 professional Garden Horizon players to go up against each other for 20,000 Robux. Soldiers, I think at this point, everybody knows the rules. You're going to go one by one. I am going to brutally rate your garden. Absolutely, honestly, rate every square inch of it. And of course, the best garden, the garden with the most points is going to win 20,000 Robux. First one, ASOC. Come on, let's go. Yeah, keep in mind, guys, this game is 3 days old. So people are absolutely crazy. What is going on? How do you have so much stuff? All right, so he's got the wheat corner. He's got the rose corner from the admin abuse. I like that. A lot of bananas. Oh my god. All right, first of all, we got to back up a little bit. This is getting ridiculous. So he's got the giant birch tree. He basically has everything this game has to offer. Absolute sweats. He has 100 million shillings. He's probably not even trying to make that much money. There's a couple of things we have to rate on this garden. How organized the garden is. And most of all, how expensive it is. This is going to be a difficult decision. All right, for the first point, how organized you've got the garden. All right, how symmetrical it is. I'd say it's pretty nice. You know, your gardening skills. You also got the dawn fruit, which is cool. You got the big trees at the back. You got the frontage with the roses. I'd say it's like a solid 7. A 7 out of 10 for expensiveness. So you got a lot of expensive stuff on yourself. You got plums are not that expensive, but you got the dawn fruits. You got the cherry bushes and amber pines. Yeah, it's I would say it's quite expensive. I mean, it's not, you could technically go a little bit more there, but like this man has been grinding. This man was not touching IRL grass. In total, I'm gonna give you 15 points. Small sun here. There's a cabbage bug. What bug? Hold on, maybe you could get an extra point if you have a glitch. Let's see the glitch. All right, what's going on? So we got a couple of cabbages here. It's not huge. They say it's a bug. Oh, like the small one's supposed to be a glitch? Yeah, that is honestly not an impressive cabbage. Interesting. -1 point. I'm just joking. I'm joking, obviously. All right, next one. Guido, you're gonna be next. Let's see what you got in your garden. Again, I don't want you to feel any pressure whatsoever, especially with the first guy, because he's been locked in. All right, here we go. I love how the garden doesn't load up until you're close to it. Ooh, okay. We got a couple of apple trees. A couple of amber pines as well. Lots of roses. Oh my god, dude. This guy's going crazy. Wait, how did you... So you've completely blocked off the road as well. So, what? How did you make this happen? Dude, okay. The first guy was quite organized. All right, we've gave him 7 points, but this is clearly a lot more organized than the first guy. He knows his stuff. What's this tree, by the way? Apple. Wow. Okay, that's an impressive apple tree. What else you got here? Cherry trees. Very nice. All right, pink cherry tree is cool. Mushroom corner, pretty cool as well. I mean, who doesn't love mushrooms? We got the second apple tree over here. You have so many like big trees everywhere. Dude, like my apple tree is more like this guy over here. Very sad, small, and depressed. This is impressive, honestly. And you got the dawn blossom as well. So you're a complete sweat. You got the dawn fruit. And yeah, that's about it. And a strawberry corner. Okay. I like the vibes. All right. Overall, like if I look at this garden, you clearly see it has meaning. The fact that you've put so many trees in the middle, it looks nice. I like how the roots are going into the grass. For how much this is organized, I'd give you like an 8. A solid 8. It's pretty nice and tidy. Expensive though. Is this more expensive than the first one? I can't say. You got the birch tree, you got the amber pine. Hold on, you do have the dawn fruit and you got the blossom, but you only got 1. You know what? I'm gonna give you the same amount. You get 8 points for expensiveness, so I'm gonna give you 16 points in total. All right, next up, we got Capybara himself. All right, take us to your garden. You know, this man looks like an animal, and animals usually like nature, so I'm expecting nice nature. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Welcome. Ooh, okay. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, this guy has organized his garden pretty well as well. Dude, this is crazy. Wait, so you got the corn line at the front? Okay, are there any specifics you would like to show us? Is there anything you want to flex with the garden? Okay, we're gonna, of course, look at the whole thing. Oh my god, that's a big dawn ball. That's actually nice. Come. Yep. Okay, of course he's going straight to the dawn ball. What else is he gonna flex here? Look at this thing. He has created the sun. Yeah, I know. Okay, I know. I have to give him extra points in expensiveness. The ball is impressive. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. What else you got here? You got bell pepper. You got corn. A lot of banana trees. Really huge potatoes. All right, let me see. Bruh, that's not that big. Hold on. We have to compare potato sizes. I have 0.63 kilograms. All right, you might have bigger potatoes than me. Fine. I'm not jealous at all. I don't care. All right, this is going to be difficult. All right, straight. Okay, let's just take a walk through the garden. We have a lot of corns everywhere. This guy really loves his corns. The banana tree at the back, small apple trees, So for tidiness, I mean, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. You know, you got the fencing with the corns. I don't like it that much. You know, if you chose anything else than corns, it would have been a little bit nicer. Either way, like, it's not bad. I have to give you extra points for the Dawn Fruit. That is an impressive ball, like I said. So for tidiness, for how well organized this garden is, I'm going to give you 7 points. But for expensiveness, I'd say like 9.5. I'm curious how many more are we going to see. I also have mutations on all of my fruits. Interesting. Very interesting. I can say you're locked in, sir. You're an absolute animal. Literally 16.5 points. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like this one. This is my favorite one so far. All right. Last but not least, we got Joel. Let's go. Come on. Don't worry. Come on. No pressure. Hey, you've seen those gardens. Worst case scenario, everybody's just going to make fun of you. It is going to stay on the internet forever. That's literally the worst possible case you can have. Here we go. Ooh, okay. I like this. Potatoes at the front. Wow. Actually, that's a very impressive potato farm. How tall are these? Dude, this is not natural at all. Potatoes are not supposed to be this tall. Ooh, but the Dawn Fruit ball. The sun's not that big on this one. Wow. Okay, olive tree on the other hand. That is insane. All right, what you got at the back? A lot of carrots. You know, I appreciate carrots. Wait, what's this? Oh, Bax is best. Perfect. Okay, extra points for that. All right, anyways, we got a lot of plums. We got apples, apple trees, tall banana trees, tall and very impressive olive trees. This is the first olive tree I've seen. Let me see the olives themselves. Ah, those are small. Small olives, but it's a big tree. Overall, I like how this garden looks. I know you guys are going to say it's kind of mid, but I do appreciate big potatoes. This is going to be difficult. All right, it's definitely not more expensive than the first garden. For tidiness, for how organized and everything is. I mean, he got the sign up. I can't give him low points because he's got the sign up. All right, that was a 999 IQ play. Other than that, it's not that organized. I'll give you 8. Okay, we'll give you 8 for organization. For worth, though, for how expensive things are, it's going to be a 7. Yep, sir. You get 15 points. You get 15 points, buddy. Good luck. All right, next up, we have the one and only, this guy. I mean, you know, just by looking at the avatar, I know we're up for treats. This man is going to be a roller coaster of emotions. Take us to your garden. He looks like a serial killer. It's most likely going to be the final garden I'm ever going to visit. Let's see what you got. Okay, here you are. Ooh, okay. We got the birch tree. Cherries are on this side. You got the... What's this? It's supposed to... I don't know if this is supposed to be something. It looks very nice. You know, we got the carrots. You got the hearts with the dandelion in the middle. All right, what else do you have? You got the amber pine. Dawn fruits. Okay, overall, I like this. Dude, could you stop walking next to me? Dude, it's so creepy. Bananas on this side. This is difficult. Guys, I'm going to have to be honest here. I mean, orange tree, that's the first one. I appreciate the orange tree. But apart from the orange tree, there's nothing special here. I'm going to give you 6 for expensiveness, 6 for tidiness. So it's going to be how much? 12 points. You know what? I'll give you an extra point for the avatar. So it's going to be 13 points for you. Macaron, you get 13 points. For the rest of the video, just please don't hold eye contact with me, man. I mean, there's just something weird about those eyes. I'm not going to lie. I'm just joking. Come on. I'm joking, bro. Get back in. I mean, don't, honestly. Okay, next one is Sander. Okay, I'm actually curious what this one's going to go for. Sander, let's see. You got 15 mil on you. Ooh, okay, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Bro, this is not a garden. This is a jungle. What have you done to this place? You got the... I don't even know where to look first. There's so much stuff everywhere. All right, you got the olive tree. Olive tree is nice. Hold on. Maybe we could use this. Climb on top of the garden just to see it from the outside. Because, wow, dude. Yep, that is a solid garden. I honestly don't know how you're going to collect all of that. I don't think you are. I think this place is just meant to stay that way. Birch tree, banana. Dude, I mean, it feels cozy, like walking through it like that. Apart from that, I mean, organization-wise, hold on. Is that the subscribe to Bax? Is it there? I'm not sure. Okay, just for the sub, I'm going to give you an extra point. For organization, I honestly wanted to give you a 0. That might be too brutal. All right, let's say organization-wise, it's going to be 1 point. I'll give you an extra point for the sub. So 2 points for organization. How many points are you going to get for the expensiveness? You got an olive tree. That's pretty good. That's impressive. Not just one olive tree. You got 2 different olive trees. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, 8 points for how expensive this place is. 2 points for organization. So you get 10 points. Wait, let me see the sun. Show me the sun again. Dude, why did you have that prepped in your garden? You would have won like so many points. That was completely insane, man. Okay, Cloud Garden. Ooh, Cloud Vile's Garden. All right, let's see what we're working with. Oh my god, dude. Okay, the straight off vibes are good. You know, the atmosphere, the aura, very nice. I love the apple trees, plums. You got the birch trees. All right, do you have anything expensive here? Apples. Okay, I don't see any cherry trees. Just 2 dawn fruits. Okay, 2 dawn fruits is pretty good. Birch tree as well. It's not expensive. My god, but that's a solid plum right there. That's a solid tree right there. Hold on. You know what? We should probably give him more points for the extra tree. I feel like he deserves a couple more points for this thing. Look at that thing. Dude, this is insane. Keep in mind, like, we can't only judge expensiveness based on expensive fruits. Okay, you know what? Expensive-wise, you're not gonna get that much, but I gotta give you some points for the plum tree, dude. Like, you do not cook this stuff up. You could put a solid tree house up here if you wanted to. But yeah, we're gonna have to be a little bit honest here. It's not expensive enough. This is gonna get like a 6. 6 for expensiveness. And I'm gonna give you 8.5. The plum tree is beautiful. It feels a little bit empty. It feels like you could have played a bit more with the details on this side. But 8.5 for like the organization or like the view or the way it looks. In total, 14.5 points. Take that for what it is. Next and final contestant, the blues box. All right, let's see what this guy's got. So you straight off the bat, you got the 2 dawn fruits at the front. Okay, for that extra flex. It's pretty good. Is it organized though? By the looks of it. Oh, bald spot. Bald spot, buddy. You need to visit Turkey. It's a big bald spot. I'm not sure if you can save that. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult. I'm not gonna lie. All right, expensiveness. What do you have that's expensive? You got the dawn fruits. That's pretty good. Apart from the dawn fruits, though, don't see anything else. It's gonna be difficult, man. I don't know. Yeah, you can jump in excitement all you want, but I'm not gonna make you happy here. Okay, extra points that you can definitely get is how big the trees are. This is a nice looking plum, and the birch tree has gone quite high up as well. So those two definitely get you some extra points. However, the sun in the dawn fruit is not big enough, and it's just not organized, man. The bald spot is everything. We'll give you 5 for organization. Expensiveness gets like a 6. 11 points, man. Look, it's not supposed to be a fair competition because I'm the one doing it. But the results are in, and first place goes to the capybara, the absolute animal. Look at that dawn fruit. I mean, I have to appreciate it. The fact he hasn't taken that dawn fruit down, he kept it in his garden for pure flex. That just wins the spot right there. Cappy, you are the winner. Congratulations. Please enjoy your 20,000 Robux. He did not think he was gonna win, but that's an impressive dawn fruit. You know, I gotta give you that one. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. Subscribe if you want to see more. Leave a like on the video, and I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.